Hello,
Hi.
welcome to our live broadcast from Luxon headquarters. Today we are gonna talk about industrial LED. This is the product, and we will wait 1 or 2 minutes for people to join for our live broadcast, so be patient, let other people join us, and in the meantime remember that you are welcome to post your questions in the comments. There is a chat, so go ahead and while we will be talking about the premiere of Industrial LED 6.0, whatever comes to your mind, you have a question, you want to know some specific information about it, go ahead and post a question in the chat section. We will go back to your questions at the end of the conference, and we will cover all the answers for you. So don't worry and just type in whatever comes to your mind concerning, of course, the product. And as I told you already, we will cover today the premiere of Industrial LED 6.0. We will start within 1 or 2 minutes. Some people join us. I see that the number of people is rising all the time. Yeah. There's 7 people right now, 8 people.
And if you can write in the chat menu, where are you from? So what company, what country, if you can, please do.
Yeah, it would be great if you already used the chat, so you will have a chance to test it. Write us who is present, who already joined us for this conference. It will be really nice for us to get to know you and know who is watching us right now. So go ahead and type in the chat which company, what country are you from, and it will be very beneficial for our live stream right now. At the end, of course, this live stream will be also available on our YouTube channel, so you can, of course, subscribe to our Luxon LED channel, and you will be informed about our new videos, new tutorials, new live events right away from YouTube platform. So go ahead, subscribe, and as I told you, you are welcome to write in the comment section which company you are from, which country you are from, so we can cover later your questions in the comment section. All right, I guess it's 9:02, so we can start off with premiere of Industrial LED 6.0. So Patrick, where this product came from and why did we introduce the Industrial LED 6.0?
Basically, the story begins quite a long time, even before I came to the company, with Industrial LED as a direct replacement for fluorescent hermetic lights based on LED technology.
All right.
And as the name suggests, this is the 6th revision of the same product. Every year we do the upgrades for it in terms of internal components or external components to improve the efficacy, to improve the light output, and of course to be competitive on the market.
And I guess, as the name of the product Industrial says, we also work on the robustness and the product that it's really capable of working in different conditions.
This is the most popular choice by many as an industrial lighting in not so demanding conditions. So like if you don't have some extreme chemistry or extreme environments, then it's the most cost-effective solution, especially because this is the highest efficacy product that we run. in terms of the system efficacy. So
New
version clocks up to 180 lumens per watt from the system in total.
We are talking about already the new
6.0, yes.
So exactly. it has up to 180 lumens per watt.
180, yeah, at 4000 Kelvin CRI 80, of
All
course.
Right.
What we did basically, we tweaked the components, because in order to achieve this kind of luminous efficacy, you have to tweak every component separately, and you have to work to gain every single % of efficacy that you can. That is why with this version we have changed the material to the diffuser also, not only the LED modules and themselves and the driver combination. We improved every little bit to achieve 180 lumens per watt from this one. Here you can see the old diffuser. This is made out of PC, so polycarbonate material with a slight haze to it. So except the textured film inside, you also have mixed in material that gives this opalized look, and that's basically the old one.
And here we have the new industrial with new diffuser.
Basically that's the same material.
What's
so
the difference actually?
It's still PC with the same texture that causes you to diffuse slightly the light from the LED modules, but it doesn't come with the mix of opalizing agent inside.
Okay.
So basically this gave us ability to achieve 2% higher light output.
All right.
Now it sounds little, yes, but if you get 2% on the diffuser, 3% on the module, 2% on the driver and its setting point, you can achieve 180 lumens per watt from the system, and that's actually the only way to do it economically, because it's not a problem, just like you saw yesterday with Ultima HEF. To achieve 200 lumens per watt, we had to use over 1000 LEDs. This lamp uses 220 LEDs to achieve 180 lumens per watt.
So as I understand, we've changed the power supply, we've changed the PCB, we've changed the diffuser, and all
the
those,
LED.
And the LED. So 4 actually components have been changed to achieve higher efficiency. But what we are talking about is the efficiency gains are like 1 to 3%
exactly
per component.
Yes.
So as I understand it, in earlier versions, when we were upgrading from industrial 3.0 to 4.0, from 4 to 5, the gains were higher, as I remember it correctly.
But we changed only the LEDs, so basically a few years back.
All right.
The year-to-year gain from the LED itself was much higher. Nowadays, basically LEDs are topping out, so we are reaching a plateau in the development of the efficacy of the LEDs themselves. So the only way to progress further is to optimize everything around the LED.
All right. We are starting to have some questions from you. That's great. Go ahead, and we will come back to your questions at the end of the presentations. But go ahead with questions. Type them in as we go, as we continue our introduction of the product, and we'll come back to them at the end. All right. So we have this 6.0. We've changed 4 components, and it was critical to gaining more efficiency.
Yes.
But the components, they change slightly, but as I understand, both the diffuser and the body are still sourced from Europe. So we don't buy it in China, we don't import it from China. This product is like 90%, 95% produced in Europe.
The only component that comes from China
is the LED.
Is the LED, as every LED, regardless of manufacturer, they are made in China. Simply.
All right, so this is really made in Europe product.
Yeah. Yes.
With all the components manufactured for us based on our design in Europe by our suppliers, and the only, of course, component that everybody buys from and far east is the LED. And which LEDs do we use here?
This is a Samsung LED
All right.
inside. So it's the LM301B.
All right.
Specific. So from our test, we can get the highest possible efficacy from this solution right now.
What is the efficiency of the LED itself?
With this module, we are at 205 lumens per watt from the LED module itself.
205.
205. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, 205.
The maximum for these LEDs is like 220, 230, somewhere in between, but this is only for very specific conditions, not in the operating point. So realistic efficacy of the module is around 200 to 205 lumens per watt.
So in the lab, this diode gives us around 215-20.
Yeah.
But in real life, 205. Exactly. After losses on power supply, on diffuser, on the body,
so
we get around
180 lumens per watt from the system. So all losses included. So driver loss, thermal losses, and optical losses. Basically.
All right. All right. And so, what else? What kind of options and versions of this industrial LED 6.0 do we have?
Basically, up until now, the industrial 5.0 was offered in three solutions that are most widely known as medium, plus, and max models.
What does it stand for? What did it
basically,
stand for?
medium was our direct replacement for 2 times 36 watt fluorescent tubes. Plus version was for 2 times 58 watt fluorescent tubes. We are talking about T8 tubes, of course. And the max version was a direct replacement to 2 times 80 watt T8 fluorescent tube. With the 6.0, we are extending the range, so basically, we are changing the nomenclature.
Okay.
So it's no longer medium plus max because we added a fourth companion to the family. So basically, we now have versions from 1 to 4, and 1 to 3 is as it was before, so direct replacements to the fluorescent tube lights. And the fourth member of the family is a 100 watt luminary.
So even stronger than the max?
Even stronger than the max, yes. The max is 63, 66 watts right now. The fourth version will be 100 watts, and it will be producing 16,000 lumens, over 16,000 lumens.
So 16,000 lumens in this package, it means that that will be a replacement of high base.
Yeah, for small high base, yes. Of course, it comes with some limitations, like for example, maximum ambient temperature of no more than 40 degrees ever, basically.
So the new companion, the industrial LED fourth, would be limited to 40 degrees of ambient temperature.
And no other option to make it higher, yes.
All right.
Because the 40 degrees of ambient temperature, this is the standard operating ambient temperature for the entire industrial lineup, from minus 20 to plus 40. And then the models 1 to 3 will also have an option for the version called Pro. Pro version has a different LED driver, which basically allows these lights to go from minus 30 to plus 50 degrees of ambient temperature.
All right.
And we will also provide a version with extended warranty. So if you have the same operating temperature as a standard, so minus 20 plus 40, you can get a 96-month version, so 8-year warranty, and extended up to 10 years, basically.
All right. So instead of 3 options with power packages, we have 4. Plus we have loads of new options and versions available.
As for that, of course, we did try to do the HEF version.
All right.
So basically, the same as Ultima. So how to achieve 200 lumens per watt from a luminary like this one. We also clocked at around 197 or 96 lumens per watt using 1200 LEDs in the LED modules themselves.
So this product is also available with, let's say, 200 lumens per watt.
Yes.
All right.
For the customers that really are demanding the best in terms of efficiency and savings on energy.
But what would be the ratio with the pricing? Is it would be like 10-20% more
No.
expensive or more?
Unfortunately, if you want to achieve, like, if you want to go from 180 lumens per watt, as I said, 180 lumens per watt using 220 LEDs around, to get to 200 lumens per watt around, you have to use 1,000 to 1,200 LEDs.
So this is the cost.
This is the cost that you have to pay.
All right.
So basically, the price can jump by 40 to 60%.
All right. So we will have this 200 lumens per watt, but it
will be available, but
more expensive.
Exactly.
So what are other options? Because as I know, we have we can actually exchange the diffusers in the body here. Is that correct?
So the standard version uses PC diffuser and PC housing.
So PC diffuser and PC housing, right?
Exactly. With that, you've got IP66 and IK8. So this is
PC, we have 66 IP
IP66,
and IK08.
IK08, and this is a standard for most of our applications.
And this is something that we are ready with stock and we can produce it very fast.
This is the one that you can order right now and basically sell it with the terms of availability for the 6.0. In 2 weeks, we will prepare documentation for the customers on the web page. And the documentation for the pricing, the catalogs, etc. And then the models 3 and 4 will be available by the end of April to sales. And
it will be. Well, let's go into detail about it, because I think we need to explain exactly. So we said that we are working still on documentation on this product.
Yes.
And it is available as a standard version, but with all documentation it will be available for sales, as you said, end of April, May or June?
Only end of April for models 3 and 4, and models 1 and 2 will be ready basically when we are going to sell out the stock for the previous generation.
So for your information right now, we will follow on to you with all the availability of this product. Right now still we have products of Industrial 5.0 on the stock in some big quantities. We are still working on the certificates for Industrial 6.0, so we will follow on to you with information when exactly we finish the certificates and when it is exactly available for sales. What is important for you, we still have the stock for Industrial 5.0. This is already, so this you can still order, but if you have new designs, if you have new projects, you can already come to us and inquire for LDT files, for photometrics, and we can prepare the information for you, both the availability and the information for projects, for updating your designs. All right. Exactly. So the standard version 5.0 and 6.0 industrial. This is PC. Yes. What else?
Inox steel hardware. This is the EC301 stainless steel. Exactly.
But so it's also available as.
It can be a plastic.
All right.
If you want to. Of course, this is this has to be ordered separately, and of course we also offer different materials for the diffuser and the housing. So an option is to use Pmma Diffuser. It will give you an extra light output, so basically another 2-3% more light, but it will limit your mechanical strength to IK03 instead of 08. So you have to be aware of that. IP66 will remain. It can be paired with the PC housing if you want, or with the GRP housing. GRP is basically a glass reinforced polyester, so that's the compound which has more chemical stability and resistance than the PC itself. So you can combine the Pmma diffuser with GRP housing if you want to have luminary that is more robust in terms of chemical compatibility and resistance.
And not the IK.
Not IK.
So if we want the highest IK, we would go for PC. GRP and PC.
PC. For the highest IK, yeah.
All right. if we want strengthened body, we would go for GRP PC.
I would stay with PC. So basically, I would just go two ways. PC if you want to high strength.
Okay.
If you want chemical resistance, Pmma and GRP.
All right.
That's the simplest solution.
So the simplest way, PC or Pmma and GRP for chemical solutions applications.
At the cost of lower IK.
All right. What about the viewing angle of this product?
As one of the questions said, do we have different optics for this? No, this is only one light distribution. With this diffuser, it's around 110 degrees symmetrical. So no other option exists for now. That's because of the requirements to get the high efficacy from the module itself. So we could design it in mind with an optic solution for this, but we would suffer from lower efficacy, not only because of the lens, but only because of the design of the module itself.
All right, and concerning the DALI versions and wireless versions, is it available here?
DALI is as an option for every model, regardless of the warranty. Is it a Pro, is it a standard, in every power level. We also offer you a Kasambi module for this one. So depending on the application, we can give you external Kasambi module or internal Kasambi module. It depends on the needs of the customer and the situation at the building in terms of the range, interference from other radio sources. And of course we offer like true wiring versions, so you can just have power supply going in on one end, going out to the next luminary on this
so you can
other
connect
end.
inline.
Exactly. We can also offer you a quick connect solution, just like with Ultima, which simplifies the installation because you don't have to open up the luminary. If you have the quick connect, you can have assembled luminary ready to install within a couple of minutes, basically. And of course, we can also offer you the simple solution if you want, if you are not problematic with installation by yourself. So then the simpler solution with the cable gland.
So what are the key applications of this product? Because this is our bestseller. We sell several thousand pieces every month of this product. As you said, this is the one of the oldest, let's say oldest, the one of the first products that we developed in Luxon LED. The first edition was introduced, let's say, even 10 years ago. Something like that. So I guess this is very versatile product, but what are the main applications of it?
It's a very broad range. So basically you can use it as a lighting solution everywhere where you have a ceiling mounting height between 2.5 to probably 6 meters high, regardless whether this is a production facility, warehouse, even high rack storage solutions that are not too high, like for example 8 to 10 meters, you could do with the industrial max. So
the new industrial fourth.
Industrial fourth, exactly. So that is also an option. This is the option that for the people that seek a cost-effective solution. So Ultima is for those that are seeking the best possible solution in terms of technological application, low UGRs, etc., robust aluminium housing. This one is for the more economic purpose,
but still with very high efficiency.
Exactly.
Long
the
lifespan.
Efficiency is the highest of the products that we also offer.
Long lifespan and high, generally the higher warranty also available here.
Exactly, up to 10 years warranty with 180 lumens per watt and lifetimes that are approaching 100,000 hours at L80B10 at 25 degrees of ambient temperature, and a lot of other options. It is a very elastic solution, so everyone can find something for their application.
So actually this product could be used from 2 meters to 6, sometimes 8 to 10 meters using the industrial third
And
or fourth power option. It's very versatile. We have a lot of different materials used. You can exchange PC to PMMA and GRP.
Exactly.
And the lifespan is up to 100, almost 100,000 hours.
Yes.
And the warranties, the standard warranty is 5 years.
Standard minimum warranty for this one is 5 years, and then it can go up to 10 years.
All right, and we can extend it up to 10 years with the longest warranty terms.
And one other option that we offer, especially for the customers outside of Poland, Polish market, is the emergency version. So basically, for selected luminaries in this range, we can offer you a emergency module with up to 3 hours of sustained light.
I will open it so everybody sees how it looks inside. When we go and visit our customers, they always ask us to open it and show what's inside. This is how the diffuser looks like. It's really strong. You can bend it. You can stand on it.
Is very robust. You can twist it 360 degrees around itself or stand on it, and it will not break. It will not bend permanently. The LED design is basically it's new. It's different. It's completely different. As I said, we had to optimize the LED modules themselves to achieve the best possible efficacy for this one. And it uses 3030 packaged LED with one more advantage over typical 2835 LEDs that are very popular in other competitors' products on the market in this range, is that this type of LEDs, this 3030 package, uses TiO2 reflector inside the package, which is much more resistant to sulfur corrosion than the silver one, which is used in every typical 2835 packaged LED or others 3030 packages, which means that these LEDs are less prone to sulfuric corrosion, which gives them ability to work instantly in a better way in the environments with sulfur compounds in the atmosphere.
All right, so I'm opening it. As you saw, there are 2 clips here and 2 clips here, so electrician during working can really open it very fast. This is the metal sheets banded here that holds all the components. We have a Helvar driver here and a Kasambi.
Yeah, this was the experimental version.
Right.
The one that you hold is the experimental one with the Kasambi module inside and the Helvar. This is actually the HEF model that you're holding.
Alright, so this is the high efficiency.
Yeah, but not the final one. This is the intermediate one where we used only 600 LEDs on the modules themselves. Which was not enough to get us to 200 lumens per watt. We got around 192 lumens per watt, basically with 600 LEDs on the modules. So we had to double the amount to get closer to 200.
So which driver do we use right now?
As a standard, it's a Helvar series LED drivers, both on-off DALI. For the versions that are Pro, or have the extended warranty, it's Osram Industrial Series or Tridonic, depending on the application and the availability of the components. Also the Industrial Series driver. All right.
So we talked about, I guess, most of the components, the applications and what has changed. We can get back to your questions, and for the questions I would like to introduce also Jan. Jan, please welcome, because we
guys. Thank you for the invitation. Good morning.
We might have some also questions in German, so if there are German customers and partners on the chat, go ahead, ask us questions in German. This is also okay. Jan will help us to answer you. And going back to your questions, What is the lamp on your desk? Well, industrial LED 6.0, we have the answer. 180 lumen per watt from Luminaire. Yes, we explained it. It's 180 from the system.
Yeah, so not the module efficacy, it's
the module efficacy
of the Luminaire itself.
The module efficacy is 205, so much above that. The case PC or Pmma GRP. Aluminium we covered yesterday, which was Ultima LED, and tomorrow we have a new premiere of Ultra LED, totally new product. It was not available in our portfolio, so tune in and subscribe for tomorrow live channel as well. IK, we covered that. It's IK08.
08 in case of PC, and 03 in case of PMMA plus GRP.
Yes. Do you have different optics? No, right now it's a standard one. But we used to have some optics applied here.
In the fourth generation, there was an optic because, but that was possible because of the module design that was more compatible with Zaga standard. It was still our module design, but it was possible then to use the Zaga standard for this one. With this, in order to maximize the efficacy and optimize the cost effectiveness of the solution, we had to abandon the standard type of modules, and we had to redesign it completely from ground up.
Okay, so right now we have just this optics, a standard one. It's around 220, right, degrees?
110 degrees.
110. So a little bit less than 120.
Yeah, but it's basically it's not a big issue for the light distribution because of the shape. It also produces a slight amount of light in the back plane of the luminary, so above the 180 degrees plane. So if in terms of the uniformity, it shouldn't be a problem. So depending on the height.
From 3 to 8, even 10 meters, that would be perfect. But if you design, let's say, parking lots with really low ceilings, you have to take care, you have to consider that the angle is a little bit lower than 120.
For very low ceilings, like below 3 meters, you have to consider the spacing of the luminaries, or basically instead of a standard solution, you could ask us for a customized solution for you with different light outputs.
Right, but I know we have also another product that has much broader, wider viewing angles. This is the button product that we have.
Yeah.
So you can also inquire for that, and it's high quality, not so robust, but for low ceilings and simple
aluminum
applications.
Aluminum casing.
It's really good. What are the questions? We receive inquiries from plants and factories for luminaires that could work at temperatures plus 80 degrees or higher. Yesterday we covered Ultima LED, and Ultima LED covers up to 65?
Up to 65 degrees of ambient temperature. Where, to explain why there is not much LED lights with operating temperatures higher than 65-70 degrees. Basically, it is an electronic system. Every electronic system gets really punished by high temperatures, especially driver electronics. So solutions that are actually reliable at these high temperatures, like 80 plus degrees or higher, are mostly done either by highly sophisticated modules with not so sophisticated sequential LED drivers, which generates a lot of flicker, very bad one flicker. I mean, we are talking about like 50, 60 to even 100% flicker, where the sections of the modules are lit up one by one with the 50 Hertz frequency from the outlet. So this is something to consider. Of course, you can find different solutions, but most of them have very high very short warranties. So you can get even a Chinese lamp that's plus 90 degrees, but the if you look into the warranty, you will see that it's then rated for only 15,000 hours of L70B50, for
the
example.
warranty, the flickering,
and 2 years of warranty maximum for that. That's not, yeah, exactly.
All right.
And that is not the way we want to offer the products. We want to offer the product that will have at least 50,000 hours of lifetime at high temperatures with L80B10 rating and at least 5-year warranty, regardless of the operating time and other conditions. So at 75 or 65 or 70 degrees, depending on the version.
So this is our standard, at least 50,000 hours of lifespan, 5 years of warranty for industrial clients and applications, and this is a start, and then we take it up to 10 years of warranty.
Exactly.
What is the lifetime? We just answered that. So Jan, maybe a few words in German about the product in general, the key features, because I didn't see any questions from German customers here. So maybe we'll just make a really short introduction of the key features of this product.
Also der große Vorteil von der neuen Industrial ist zum Beispiel von der dritten Version von der Wattage ist, dass der Lichtstrom ist ungefähr 1000 Lumen höher und der Verbrauch liegt bei 66 Watt. Der alte Version, also Industrial 5.0, hat 63 Watt, 10.800 Lumen und der neue 66 Watt, 11.850 Lumen. Und wir haben die Lichtberechnung, zum Beispiel, wenn wir haben die Möglichkeit, die neue Montage, wenn wir anbieten auch die Lichtberechnungen und haben wir einen Vergleich gemacht der Industrial 5.0 und der Industrial 6.0 auf dieselbe Halle mit dieser 1000 Lumen mehr können wir jetzt weniger Lampen verwenden. Ungefähr 8-9 Stück. Das heißt, der Kunde hat kleinen Aufwand auf der Montage. Also wir haben schon eine zusätzliche Ersparnisse und zusätzlich niedriger Stromverbrauch. Das sind zwei Hauptvorteile von der neuen Industrial 6.0. Ja, so sieht es aus.
Thank you very much, Jan. Jan went directly to explain what are the real applications of this product, and he said that the third version of Industrial LED 6.0 has a bit more lumens in a package, therefore you can optimize your design. You can put a little bit less of Industrial 6.0 instead of 5.0 or other solutions that are available on the market, and this is extra savings for our customer. This is extra savings not only in a matter of money you have to spend on investment, but because there is less pieces you have to buy and install. In Germany, Benelux and Western Europe, installation costs a lot, so this is a huge savings. But also you save on energy, and this is our key interest, and this is our key aim at Luxon company to give you high efficiency product with long lifespan, so you can save on energy in the long term. The company can save money, and the people that are working in these conditions with our luminaires can just take care of their work and work in really good environment. Okay, are there any more questions? Do you have any more questions? Type them in the comment section. I'm really happy you are with us today. I'm really happy that you already posted us some comments. It's great to see them, to be able to answer them, your questions on the run. But if you have any more questions, go ahead right now. So if you want to know anything specific about the product, how we use it, go ahead and you can post your questions in the comment section. Okay. So the production. Let us follow on the production, because as we said with Patrick, the certification is being done right now. Usually it takes around a month or two, but we don't want to give you exact dates because we want to be accountable with the dates that we give you. You can ask our salespeople, go to Viola, Martin, Lucas or Jan and Nico for German markets, and we will update you with exact delivery terms and with exact availability for projects. What is important, you can already start updating your designs, especially if the design will be ready to sell, let's say in the second part of second quarter of this year, and then we can supply. Right now we have still available the 5.0, but in direct inquiries we will follow on and we will answer you exactly when you can buy this specific product. So please come back to our salespeople, write to us, and we will follow on your detailed inquiries about availability. But we are doing our best at certifying it, the 6.0, so it's available as soon as it's possible. Any more questions right now? I don't see any more questions right now here. If you will have any more, just you are welcome to write to Jan, Martin, Nico, Viola, Lucas, to our sales export team, myself as well. I'm available on LinkedIn and via email, so don't hesitate and drop us information. Please subscribe to our channel. When you subscribe to our channel, you will get information about all updates, new case studies, new information that we come to you about. So it's really worth it. And I guess, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Vielen Dank.
Yeah. Okay.
And see you tomorrow at 9 a.m. And we will have again this session today at 4. And tomorrow at 9 we will have the new Ultra LED, totally new product. So you're welcome to join again. Bye.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.